All right, we're back with another video. We got a low fade. Go to FX, we're going to start the initial guideline real low at the bottom. Keep it as low as we can so we get this low fade going. If you're new to the channel, I want you to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see next. Now, when you set your initial guidelines in, you want to make sure they're both even on both sides. So what I do, I use facial features, and I use the bottom of his eyelid to go ahead and make sure I get it all the way symmetrical. I do on this drop down in the back because it's a low fade. So I want to keep the fade as low as I can keep it. Now we got the lever open. We're going to go up about 1 inch. Now when you're doing your lever open, make sure you get all the hair to the same length. I got my magic clips with the lever all the way open. And I want to make sure I get everything to the desired length. Now we got the lever closed. We're gonna go ahead and start knocking out the bottom line. Just nudging at the bottom line, going up maybe a 1/2 inch, maybe a little less, maybe 1/3 of an inch. Now we're halfway. We're gonna do the same thing, go about 1/3 of an inch and make sure we get everything nice and clean. Knocking this bottom line out, getting ready for this clean transition. Now when I'm going around the ear, I have to hold the ear down and I use my corners to get in that tight area to make sure I get that blend nice and clean around that ear area. With the one guard open, we're gonna go and set in our second initial guideline. Going up again about another inch. I got a new producer on this beat. He goes by the name of Nick Nithy. Let me know in the comments how y'all like this beat. Right, we got the half guard closed. We're gonna go ahead and start nudging at this secondary line, and we're going to go ahead and just keep it right on moving. I want you to watch my fingers because my thumb, because I'm going up and down within the blend, so I'm just using what they call lever play. Sometimes I might close it, sometimes I might have it halfway. Either way it goes, my system is always close, halfway, open. The 1.5 guard open, we're gonna go ahead and start our third initial guideline. Actually, I spoke with this guy. He actually found me from YouTube. Yeah, that's kind of crazy to me too. Now we're back to the 1 guard open. We're gonna leave it open so we can leave it dark towards the top of the blend. We're gonna leave it dark, and we're gonna go ahead and use this fading down method. We're gonna go from open to halfway to close. We've been getting a lot of requests for different types of haircuts. If I haven't got to your haircut yet, I'm gonna get to it. I had someone ask me about a pompadour. Yeah. A lot of people don't wear pompadours, but when I get one, believe me, I'm going to record that and go ahead and drop that. That was the 2 guard open. Now we're going back with the 1.5 guard open to go ahead and finish out this blend. actually setting in the guidelines before I start blending everything out. But it's the same method. Just gonna put the guidelines in and just fade it out. If you haven't already done it, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so now we got the clipper of a comb. I'm going to go ahead and use the bottom flat part of the comb, the high top comb, and go ahead and just flare it out and just get some of the hair slowly as possible to make it blend into the top portion of the hairs. With straight hair customers, you got to go ahead and blend the top to the bottom. That what makes a clean transition. And I'm just taking my time. I'm not going too fast. I'm just going to make sure I get it blended right in there nice. I'm going to go ahead and saturate the hair and get it ready for the shear work. Now we're going to go ahead and start with our shear work. We're going to start at the front of the hair and start with our first initial guideline. After we set on our initial guideline, we're taking the hair, we're taking off about a half an inch. We're not going to go anywhere past the knuckle when we're doing our shear, where we don't want to cut into the webbing of our fingers. And as I go towards the back, I grab more hair so I can get it uniform to blend right into the back fade. Now I'm going to pull some of the hair from the middle of the fade. I'm going to pull some of the hair from the middle of the shear work and pull it to the right of the hair so I can use that middle guideline to get the hair as even as I can on the right side of the head. Alright, we're going to grab right from the middle and start pulling it towards the left so we can get the left side even with the middle, which is the initial guideline for the shear work. Now with my FX3s, we're going to go ahead and start to get this lineup going on the C cup. These are becoming one of my favorite trimmers here. They remind me of the Slim lines, but they just have more power and they don't break as easily. I'm telling you, I bought at least 6 of the Slim line. That's how much I love them. So when Babyliss said they were coming out with the FS3s and they have the same type of body structure as the Slim lines, I was like, yeah, I'm copping these, and they have not let me down yet. So I'm just slowly going around this curvature to get it nice and tight. Doing a little detail work. I seen some things that I didn't like. Wanted to get a little bit more crispy, and I know my gold FX are a little bit sharper, so I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and fix what I see. Don't be afraid to go back in your steps if you see something. That's what the whole thing of detailing is. That brings your haircut to the next level. Now I got the FX shavers. Go ahead and ball everything out for the last finishing touches. See, I'm using these corners on these C cups, man. You want to use the corner of your blade about maybe 4 or 5 teeth. That's all you need to do to get that nice and clean. See, I'm just using the corner of the blade. It was kind of dark around the top of the vertical bar, so I brought my comb out to do a little clipper over comb to lighten that up and detail it. You know, you got to stop sometime and look in the mirror, rest your eyes, so you can go ahead and see some things that you might have been blinded in the blend. But the mirror and resting your eyes will get everything back to where you want it. Clipper over comb to do some finishing touches to blend that side into the fade. Same thing with the back. We're going to just go ahead and just hit areas, spot checking, get it nice and clean. Now look at that blend. It's nice, uniform, super clean. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'd like for you to like, subscribe, and leave a message. I am that boy Blade, and I'm out.